Okay, so you see here, this is the yeast I'm getting ready to pitch. It's been seen in the, I made the starter in these quart mason jars here a couple days ago, and it's ready to be pitched. Now it's been sitting around colonizing for a couple days. So you can see that this is a couple extra gallons I had for making the beer earlier. It's about 3 extra gallons I had. I've already put the other 10 away. That's already been pitched. These have been pitching those, and they're fermenting away. But I want to show this last one here. It's basically the exact same thing. This is just the extra I had. So here's the here's the yeast, obviously the starter that's been sitting around for about 3 days now. So very simple. I'm just going to pitch the starter in here. I'm going to use the whole thing. Now the other ones were up to here because they were 5 gallons. This one's about 3.5, maybe. I didn't really measure it. So very simple. Just pitch the yeast in here. Okay. Be sure to, the carboys aren't left out in the open sunlight because that will skunk them. Regular kitchen lights like these won't do it. Okay. So now you see I've still got some down in there. I want all this out of here. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I don't dump it all out because I want some left in there. This is just yeast and my starter stuff, which I've shown in another video, which is the dry malt extract. Shake it up just a little bit there and get some of it loose. Okay. Like I said, very, very simple stuff here. Pour it in here, also known as pitching, right? I might have to put just a little bit of water in here. I will be right back after I put just a little bit in here. Doesn't take much, just a couple ounces, that's actually more than enough right there. I normally don't do that, but a little bit of water won't hurt anything. Okay, pitch all that in. And you see there's a little bit left at the bottom. I'm going to probably go ahead and rinse that out, just get a bit more in there. It's really not going to make much of a difference. And then the other thing, the last part of it here, that's only about ½ an ounce of water I put in there. Okay, so that's all done. It's all pitched. Now, you see here that I've labeled all my carboys too. I labeled the kind of beer they are, the date I put them in here, the gravity, and the type of yeast. Okay. Now, this one's only 3 gallons. I normally don't put how much on there because they're 5 gallons. This one, I actually changed the recipe just a bit, and I just wanted to remember which one it was. So, because, if you've got 10 carboys, 10 fermenters around, what are the odds of keeping track of all those at once? It's not real easy. So I put the type of beer, the date I pitched the yeast, okay, and then when I rack it to secondary, I put the next date on it so I can keep track of when they are. The original gravity, the type of yeast, and what yeast it's on. Because remember, I've discussed before that I repitch yeast 5 times. Up to 5 times. Well, this way I'm going to keep track of it because some of these yeasts I've had sitting in my fridge for months and I don't remember which yeast it's on. So I put here first, second, third, whatever. Now that that's done, I'm going to put I'm going to put a blow-off tube on it and put a shirt over it to keep the sunlight out, and that's really all there is to pitching it. It's pretty much done. It can now go on its happy way once it's all covered up and it's got the airlock or blow-off tube. That's all.